What's up, everyone? Welcome. Good morning. Today is November 17, 2020. I was just waiting for YouTube to catch up. Give me 1 second. Should be up. Yes, no, yes, we're up. All right, perfect. So, welcome Tuesday, and we've got some movement and dollar index on its way to 92.5. So that's great. Although this is moving, I'm still waiting for Aussie to kind of kick in, but we're being patient. But right here, these lows is where we expected dollar index to go. It's on the way there. If you look at the 4 hour, it's a bit it's doing a lot of retraces. I thought we'd get a nice, just complete meltdown, but it's doing this little pullbacks on its way down. It's fine, but we should get to this low by the end of the day. And usually Tuesdays is when we enter our trades, so this aligns up pretty well. The next leg down is when we will probably get entry. So when we end this retrace and we head lower, is where we'll most likely get our entry for our trades. If you look at daily FX, there is an article about the treasury yields. Read it, but it goes along with our bearish bias for the dollar, right? Sustained U.S. dollar selling pressure pushes the dollar index to a critical technical support zone. Let's see if they have it marked up, and they have a very similar support. So ours is at 92.5, and you can see right here we've just marked that similar level. So here is one of our targets is 92.5, but our next kind of target area is this low, which is 92.18. They have 92.15 marked. It's all the same, but eventually we should get there. And if you look at the dollar index from the weekly standpoint, you can see it's been very choppy these past few weeks. We've been through an election and all that stuff, so I get it. But every other week we're flip flopping, and so last week we had a up candle, even though it's not really too bullish. I think this week we will really make our way lower. I think Joe Biden is going to address the nation later today about that stimulus package, and that should drop this even further down, right? Maybe even down to 91.89, which is our next kind of support. But it's been very choppy. That's why you don't really see a lot of the majors making real trend shifts. For example, if you pull back, you can see how volume just died these last few weeks. Usually we have a nice trendy dollar index to play with, but this support, let me pull back. This blue support is holding it up pretty well. Once we break that, that should really bring in some nice gains in our trades. But the worst fear of mine is that we kind of consolidate on this blue support zone, and then we try going back up, because that just doesn't fit the fundamental profile or the technical profile. So, this is very choppy. So, at least this morning we're getting some headway down to our target down here, and we will be able to take advantage with some pairs. I took a quick look at Euro and Aussie. Not quite there yet, so we're gonna have to be just a bit more patient. But maybe USD CHF or USD CAD have something for us. So let's take a look at some of those pairs. I'm gonna turn off the free portion of the stream. Nothing else much to say about the dollar index. It's just doing what we thought it would. No real fundamentals. Powell is speaking later, so that may do something. But he is speaking at 2 p.m. I'm surprised. Yesterday he was talking about a potential shift in the election results after the recounts. Not sure how accurate that is, but at 2 p.m. Powell is speaking, so just be cautious. This morning's retail sales came out bearish. Again, the forecasts were bearish, but the results came out even more bearish, 0.2%, 0.3%. That makes sense as the U.S. starts to reintroduce lockdowns. So that's all fine. So bearish bias, which we had yesterday, still stands today. Let's see if we can take advantage. So I'm going to pause the free session of the stream now.